A superhero. You give autographs?
Hey, Logan, you still cutting people up? Yikes.
Hey, how's it going? Sorry I had to zip off for a second there. Right, I'll just work my way through story here. I've got the pack, it was 2000 Gs, which is actually not bad. Gives you there a costume and some boosts and marvellous boxes, and I was lucky enough to get 50 essence in the box. Let me turn down the game audio a bit. Just let me know when I've turned down the audio, if it's too low or what. Oh, nice. I need to actually quickly change the dash and used to the dash on circle. Hey, how's it going, Keezy? Yeah, it's good to have a new hero to cover. May actually be a little bit rusty this because I've not really played much of it in the last few days. Yeah, dash has to be on 0 because the game started off that way, so. Yep, you should be live on Xbox One as well, Zombie. Just realised I'm not actually assigned my synergies yet. I'll quickly go in and do that. So he has durability and strength. For infinity, what will I go for? I'll go for attack and movement speed. Hey, what to do, Snug? Send me a friend's request and I'll certainly accept it. Yeah, Magneto's pretty good since they give me his update. That's a nice amount of attack speed there as well. You can use Gs or you can buy it from the store, Paul. So it's 2000 Gs for the pack. PSN shows, 1 second, and I'll tell you what it shows. Once I go back into the game, Snugs, you'll see my PSN down the bottom left of the UI. So strength and durability. What player you have an issue with, Zombie Brain, for the Cosmic Trial? Also, hey, wrong pop. Good to see you. Hey, Raider. I still don't have the chat set up on a separate tablet or screen or anything like that, so apologies if it's moving and I miss anything. If I do, just feel free to send another message. There we go. There we go. I'll settle on that for now. Don't want to spend too long, so I've got a boost running. Movement speed's made a big difference. That feels a lot better. Yeah, same with the attack speed. Yeah, that feels a whole lot better actually. Awesome. Interesting to see the skills as we go through it, 'cause as most of you will know, he's completely reworked. console. PC will get this rework whenever they get the Mega update, whenever that will be. Got a new ultimate skill as well, but a little while before we see that. Got a 5-stack of boosts running anyway, so it shouldn't take too long. Don't actually know if it's best to do this portion, but I'm so used to doing it. I've done it in all my other heroes, so it's almost habit, to be honest. Which character more fun, Punisher or Moon Knight? No, it's not the wrong place to ask at all. This is a place you can ask any questions about Marvel heroes. But no, both of them can be ranged, but I suppose Moon Knight's got a bit more variety in that he can be melee as well. Yep, he's available for G's, Corey, in the store. 2000 G's. But you do get both his costumes. And you get 2 Marvellous boxes and some boosts, so it's actually not bad. Seems like once again they're testing the water with the old store. It might be low level, but I'm liking the feel of them so far, even though I've only really got 2 skills. I'll get the Venom medal pretty soon as well. You can actually get it if you go to Heroes as well in the store, Jessica. He shows up there, that's where I got him from. It will say some kind of exclusive pack, but if you press X it still allows you to go and get him. I'm liking this whole brawler aspect of them we've got now. That was missing before. Yeah, that's fair enough. It can be expensive if you do buy everything. It's quite slow down that bit. Once we get to these next bits, it should go past the heroic trial as well. Is Venom on a mega prestige pack? No, he's not.
Trust me.
Yeah, the X-Men pack's a great one. I think it's actually the best value pack. 1 second, just accepting a friend's invite.
I'm a big fan of your work.
A lot of the X-Men characters in the pack are pretty awesome as well, so great pack. Check my skills in a second, because I think we should have unlocked another 1 or 2 by now. Yeah, the Age of Apocalypse should be interesting. They've got they also have the new skill, 1 new skill for each of them as well. Hey Jason. We'll see how this goes on. If I manage to find a quite solid build by the time I hit 60, I'll see about going straight into the trial, giving that a shot. Could be quite interesting. If anyone's wondering why I'm moving so fast, I just decided to put all my infinity points into speed, so feels pretty awesome. I've not really done that in many heroes because I normally go for resource, but the extra 17% movement speed, and then Black Panther as well pulls it up to close enough 20. Can I spend credits which I earn in the game? What credits are you meaning? Is that just like the little stacks of gold you pick up. If so, they're mainly used for crafting, really. What I'll do quickly, fire on some gear here. And we'll just check the skills. Web snapshot, web volley, and no escape. Let's see, we'll go for this one here. Thanks for popping in. Anyway, Vulcan. Default look have an update. I don't think it did, but I don't think it really needed an update because it wasn't one of the. It's not like on a Taskmaster level where it looks awful. Curious how his travel power is. It's the same by the looks of it. Cool, no worries. 1 second was and I'll switch over. As soon as you're asking nicely. I've not even checked any other notes, to be honest, Raider. Just kind of jumped straight on so I could get him to 60 and then get a trial video done. I've got this silly thing where we need to go all the way over here to leave. He seems not bad all day, obviously it's still pretty early here, but I do like his main melee spender anyway, I like the feel of it. Let me switch costumes as well. There we go. And it's not allowing me, I'll need to wait till I'm back in the actual... what is it? Avengers Tower. So his new resource now is called Biomass. Thank you for a million. I should get a Cosmic trial build done tonight. And then in the next day or so, I'll get... let's see, sorry. Put it off there. I will get an Endgame build done as well. I've still got Nightcrawler. I actually done the Endgame guide from the other day and it turns out I didn't have a microphone plugged in correctly, so recorded 15 minutes of audio, played it back and there was no sound. I was too gutted to do it again. Yep, 1 second Snugs and I'll certainly accept that. There we go, Venom v Venom, anti-Venom. There we go. I'll equip the Venom medallion, that's perfect on him. Level 17 as well, that's good. We'll go into the normal trial now. You buying? Nice one. Right, so we're into headquarters, change costume, quickly check my gear and skills, and then I'll go and do the trial, sucking up the difficulty and get more XP. Quickly fire on some new gear first. In regards to Limited, Carter, he's available, I think it's for about 2 weeks or so on the Xbox and PlayStation stores. He'll be available for Gs, it's 2000 Gs for the pack, and then he's going away for a few months, and then he's coming back, and then once he comes back, I'm not sure if it'll still be a month after that it'll be available for Splinters. Hey Johnny, good to see you. Let's see, let me go into the skills now and see what we've got for this trial. Okay, we've got a couple of cooldown skills now, that's nice. Okay, don't have enough a lot of slots for them, but good legends, I'm not actually sure yet, David, to be honest. I've not really looked at his tags. I don't know if he's got many movement. Mainly melee, some claw. It might be, it depends what, once I'm spamming all these cooldown skills, if I have any problem with resource, then I would probably go for Mcran. It's a nice simple one. Right, let's see, just fire on some skills here. Mcran's a good call, even if you move it onto another hero at a later date. There's so many heroes it works good on because it's just so simple, the tags on it. 1 second all day and I'll check the synergies. There we go, we can try that selection of skills, see how it goes. There we go. Frego's listed them off, thanks for that, Frego. Hey zombie. Right, here we go, let's give this a try. Oh, change costume first, in fact. There we go. They've changed his stance. He's a bit more kind of hunched over before. Right, we'll get through this trial. That's not bad for AoE, that one. Hey, gaming session. Good to see you, mate. I'm going to take my eye off the chat for a minute, guys, just so I can concentrate on what's going on screen here. Yeah, I'm running out of resource, so Mcran could be an option then. Hey, 619, how's it going? Certainly feels very different anyway, which is a good thing because on PC's been a pretty bad spot for a long time. Again, I'm going to have to, now that the Mandarin's in, I'm going to take my eye off chat for a second, guys, so apologies. wanting to get beaten in the normal trial. I'll never live that down. Yep, he's different from the PC version. Feels really quite different, to be honest. Feels pretty fun. Here we go. I don't know if his voiceover's been changed as well. Some of the lines. You could join if you wanted session, but it's not going to be honest, it's not going to take me long to get through this. It's going to be boss rushing. It feels pretty fun actually. See how he gets on against the lock-on robots in just a moment. Now you'll get bonus XP for partying up. If you did, it would make people feel forced to party up, and they don't want that. Running through my spirit a bit too quickly here by the looks of it. It's got quite a nice area on it, that ground smash. What audio is it that's low? Gaming, is it my voice or is it the game? Hey Diamond, good to see you. There we go. Move the mic a bit closer to my mouth. Let me know if that's any better. Oh, is it both that's low? Okay. Give me 1 second, I'll jump into my PlayStation menu and just double just be a minute or two. Yeah, limited time thing's pretty annoying. Back in just a minute, guys. Okay, this should be better. For some reason my microphone seems to have reset the volume it was picking up at. Don't know why that is. So again, let me know if that's a bit better.
Want to bet you're stronger than us?
Right, let's see, we've done the trial, so it's been so long since I've leveled a hero. At least it feels that way. Is that better? Awesome, good stuff. Thanks for the heads up. We'll be playing Star Wars Battlefront 2. I don't think I will. I know that I'm playing another game in Destiny, which has probably surprised a lot of people, but it's probably about time I'd play something else, because for years I used to play everything that would come out. I really did. I've got like 200 games on Steam, and then I just stuck with Marvel, and I've done all my videos, almost covered everyone. And as we know, the Omega Prestige just kind of put me off a little bit, so it seemed the perfect time to try something else. So I'm enjoying Destiny 2 a lot, but I don't think I'll get Battlefront. I don't actually... I'm not as good as at competitive games as I used to be. A good couple of years ago when I used to play them all the time, I was really good at COD and so on, but not great at it now. Thank you, Gaming Gadgets. Seems to be a love-hate thing with people, but I'm glad you like it. Monster Hunter World, possibly. Yeah, I agree with you, Diamond Dice. I've done everything I can do. I've raised my concerns about it, and I'm only one person, and obviously my opinion is just as equally valued as everyone else, but I give my opinion on what I think they can do to fix it. But it just worries me, the amount of stats. Initially I didn't really worry about it too much. I was only seeing the leveling as a problem, but the 140 to attributes really does. It just changes so much. It changes itemization, it changes the fact you can't easily switch between heroes. Yeah. I think what they need to do, I think what it boils down to, is they need to put out ideas first to the community, rather than just thinking they know best, because they don't.
Just give me to the cops already.
There's always one that goes up there. Although I can web swing up. There we go. Yeah, they have a test centre on PC, and to be honest, they don't always take on feedback, but sometimes with the likes of when they made Blade and so on, they did take a not bad amount of feedback on, and I think it was Kitty Pryde. She was completely changed from when she first went in test centre. So it's really needed for big changes like this. I do have a feeling, but these changes are probably coming from management and the money guys, as opposed to the actual gameplay guys. That's the way big business works, really, isn't it? It's guys that don't really have a passion for anything other than money. Don't have a passion for games, but they've got a passion for money, that are the ones that ultimately call the shots. Sorry, I'm reading chat. That's my excuse. What is this? Flick right stick. Why can I not hold X to respawn? Yeah, there's a lot riding on the mega patch. Even massively hyped with a mega patch, but even when it does come, there's still the fact that I now feel that I can only main one hero. I was really looking forward to having a good selection. I was going to have Rocket, I was going to have Strange, Kitty, I was going to have so many, but I just don't feel there's any point doing that now, because I know I won't have time to get them to their max potential. And that's what these kind of games are all about, getting heroes as high as you can get them. Yeah, there's a balance to be found all day. On PC they were far too generous. They really were. They gave away far too much, and then they've reined it back, but they've pulled it back a bit too much. Just about finding that middle ground. If I'm playing pretty rubbish here and just spamming skills, it is because I'm reading chat as well, so... signature soon. I'm not sure. I don't think his signature changed. It was all the tendrils flying out. Yeah. One thing I think with base XP, I definitely feel that it could go up. In the back of my mind, I'm thinking because of a mega difficulty in the tiers, that's maybe why they've got it so low. I really do like his main filler there, that punch, that's pretty awesome. Just run past these guys now because it's bosses that give all the XP really. It's tough to sometimes go by all the blues and yellows when you see them, so used to beating them.
Your meddling ends now.
Here we go, he can actually be quite tough, Dr. Octopus, compared to some of the other bosses. See how we get on. That's strange, I've not seen that, Rose. It's bizarre. How is it you're trying to purchase them? Like in the store, is it through the hero tab or? That's how I done it through the hero tab. Awesome, appreciate the support, gadgets. I should have a Nightcrawler guide up soon as well. I know that's been overdue. I was saying earlier on, I did record it, and then it turned out I didn't have my microphone plugged in. I couldn't face going back and doing it again, so it took me a few attempts.
Just thought I'd mention the fact that you may see a lot of you around here. That's a big part of why we're after the tablet. Something
Level 29, just shy of getting my signature there. No worries, good luck all day. You can help me 1 point get the Rat King as well if you like, I've not got it yet. Let's quickly fire on anything here really, gear wise. With the exception of anything that's got attributes, because that works really great at low level. It's anti-venom you get, Zodiac. I'll very quickly bring up the roster so I can show you. Should I put the Spider-Man spray on? I think I should. There's nothing else that really suits on the Spider-Man mask as well. Let's see what relic do we want to go for. Go for Asgard. There we go, that'll do. Quickly sell all this. He doesn't have, I don't think he has any hand-to-hand sessions, so I think that is Mace out. So that leaves you with Axe or Emkran, and he doesn't appear to have a lot of movement, so I'm thinking the old, I don't know if I'm saying it right, Mcran, probably that's how you say it. No, there's no Venom spray at the moment, pretty sure there's not anyway. Just a moment, selling all this. Obviously we need to hold down the button, as we know now. Sometimes it's just quicker to do that.
So glad you could join us, Peter.
Oh, let me bring up the roster and I'll show off this anti-venom costume quickly. There we go. I'll pop it back on, I'll switch between it for levels because I know some people like the original Venom 1 as well. Yeah, you're true, I'll just keep calling them Cran. Although I do think McCran sounds better now that I say it.
Don't make me regret this conversation. I hope you don't get it.
Exactly. Monkey, you're spot on. This is, if Venom is a success, then it shows they need to listen to the community more. Because the community have need enough created Venom. I need to take out these guys, too many. As much as I'm ignoring trash, that's too many to just run by. Nope, no swimsuit edition yet. You get that with Rogue when she comes out and you get Savage Lands. That's a pretty cool costume. And in time we'll get Shirtless Gambit as well. Better Hulk, possibly, but early to say, but Hulk is pretty awesome as well. Ain't no worries, Scorpion. Glad to help. Let's see, we'll go here. This that's not active. Let's leave it. This can serve as a kind of leveling stream as well, then how I would level a hero. May not be the perfect way, but this is the way I've done it for all 41 heroes. Should get his signature pretty soon, so that should make things a bit more fun. Yeah, Hulk's talent is incredible. When I was originally doing the Cosmic trials on him, I thought there was some kind of bug because I was running around for like almost a minute with my health at 0, but because I had anger I wasn't getting downed. I didn't really realise exactly what the talent was doing. Let's activate. Well, let's check out. We've got all our skills actually, so let's quickly have a look here. Put my signature on here, I always like to have that there. That sounds pretty nice, that one. Demolish and slam, like the sounds of that. So we'll use... Let's see. We want to do our crash down here so we can get in their face, so we apply the vulnerability, follow it up with the crash down to get in their face. Use a slam. In fact, this is a toss. We'll use this slam here. Let's weaken. There we go. We'll go for this one, and I will put on this as well. That sounds fun. I think this used to be part of his ultimate, possibly. Yeah, that's awesome. And it's on a 30-second cooldown. There we go, I like that. He does have a weaken. Quickly into skills, his weaken was on Tendril Impale. There we go. Let's fire off this signature here for anyone that's not seen it. That was nice. And it would be darker, of course, if you had the regular Venom costume on, which we'll put on for the next level. We'll switch between them. But I will be level 60 by... let's see, level 60 by chapter 4, I believe it is. There we go, got a nice little rotation going there. Yeah, I don't know what the deal is with getting rid of Gambit and Deadpool's vulnerability. To be honest, I wouldn't be surprised if it's some kind of bug. Seems strange. I'm just hoping what they don't do is... yeah, that's fun. What they don't do is bring out some Omega gear that's got vulnerability on it. Because if they take it away and then you need to grind it back via gear, that'll be a bit lame, to put it nicely. I'm pretty sure it's just a bug though. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what we'll get through a Mega Gear. I think that's all we'll be really looking for on Gear to an extent. Is well, you still want your crit and your brute, but of course your base damage isn't as important anymore. At least when you get a Mega Prestige on your hero, that is. Until then it is. I always skip Rhino, because I find it takes too long to do his fight, having to take down 25 guys first, and then Rhino's a bit of a pain in the ass, because he knocks you up all the time when you're punching him. Right, I'll quickly zoom through here, only stop if we get any big mobs. Sometimes you get quite a lot of big groups here. Here we go, that's not too bad. Doesn't feel crazy damage wise. I know it's very early, but with a lot of heroes you can actually kind of almost feel their base damage early on. As soon as when we get to the talents, that's when things will get interesting. No, well, I was going to say I'm pretty sure you wouldn't have to pay for a Mega Gear, but I don't know these days. I'd hope not. That's quite a nice combo, that. Right, this guy can hit hard here, so they could test of your defence. That steroid does look awesome. The size of him. Maybe could have used Gibram on him for some extra biomass. There goes signature once more. Then we've got 2 treasure rooms, then we work our way onto Hood. We should be around about level 40 by then. No, you don't, Kobe's. You won't need a Mega Gear. Will drop in a Mega difficulty. You will not need a Mega Prestige for a Mega Gear. Might drop via shield supply boxes as well, I suppose, otherwise they'll massively lose their value. I didn't mean to use the signature there, that was a waste. Yeah, Mega Prestige is completely separate from Mega Difficulty and the Mega Trial, which I presume there will be. So all purchasing a Mega Prestige actually does is it allows you to skip, it saves you time basically, because you skip the 6 ranks which you normally have to go through and grinding all the silly currency that still stacks to 40. No worries, Red Blue, you're very welcome. That was a joke, okay. You never know these days though. Some of the things you do read. Some of the things people say and then somebody else reads it and they believe it and everyone goes crazy, so... If they turn out to do it now though, I'm totally blaming you. We've got it on record here, it's been recorded. It was your suggestion. I kinda wish this game had PvP now, just purely for the reason I like to go Venom and beat up Spidey. Sorry, I'm all over the screen here, but I'm just trying to keep up with chat as well. Yeah, I think it's fair enough the option is there, Raider. They should be doing kind of light packs though. I don't agree with the fact that the likes of Venom's released just now for £20, and if you're a massive fan you'll buy them, and then once the Mega Prestige pack comes out, if you want to skip, then you're buying them again. Because that's the whole thing with the Mega Prestige packs, is the kind of players that will generally a Mega Prestige hero love that hero, so the chances are they'll have them. So there really should be a pack without the hero and without costumes included. We're not going to watch the Taskmaster video because I've seen that far too many times. Let's see, we'll use a signature on all these guys. There we go. Maybe need to quickly look at my gear after we beat Hood, because my damage does feel a little bit on the lower side here. Whilst you're leveling, because the tributes kind of has a flat damage amount of 160 per attribute, it can actually make quite a big difference to your damage. Yeah, it does seem a bit strange. Prestige 6 times and then Prestige a further 70. It just doesn't seem very well thought out.
Alright, looks like class is in session. Tell me what you think of this. Watch and learn. Almost beat Thor.
I'm going to quickly check my gear after we beat Taskmaster, because Hood can actually be pretty difficult. What's a nice amount of damage you can do with that steroid? There we go. Just before we get to Hood, I'll quickly double check my talents. I think I can activate one or two of them, and double check the gear. Yeah, I'm hoping they change it as well. We do need some quite sweeping changes. The 140 to attributes, it takes ages of course, but it's just crazy. It's just far too much power. Just trivialises so much gear and content, and it's insane. Here we go, we're making good progress here. 50 minutes and we're level 37 I think. Oh yeah, 1 second, I'll show the synergies. Let me just get up to Hood's boat. Right, let's see, so synergies. Let's actually look at the ultimate. Ah, it's unlocked. It's actually, there we go, Lethal Protector. Unleash a swarm of tendrils, and I'm getting attacked. Right, synergies, if I can go quickly before I get defeated. There we go, 3% health, 5% damage below 50%, so that would be good on Moonlight. Hey Rockman, or Roku Man even. We're just zipping through the story, boss rushing here to get Venom levelled up. Yeah, the cable one, to bear in mind, it's a multiplier. It's not like a flat amount or anything, so it'll just multiply what you have. So it's equivalent of 8 fighting, essentially, because each fighting gives you 1% crit rate and multiplier. Yeah, they might have sold a fair bit of Spider-Man Mega Prestige packs, possibly, I don't know, but I think with the number of players that have stopped playing, definitely has been a drop. I've seen a drop in the channel, I've seen a drop through Twitter and so on, so I don't know. Yeah, let's quickly look at these talents here and we'll see what could work good. Right, I'm not sure if I'm using Symbiotic Strike. Yeah, it's my main spender, so we could potentially use that. Okay, this restores the whole kind of monstrous side of Venom, which he was like before. So you've got ranged monster, you've got plain brawler. That's quite good, that's interesting. Yeah, there's definitely, without a doubt, I've felt a lot less players through the different kind of various mediums that I contact and I speak with players. Without a doubt, I felt a drop. And the fact that I've took a semi-break, I think that speaks volumes as well, after 4,000 hours, and yeah. There's a level 70 gaming session, the Mega Prestige. Can't remember their name, they're actually a pretty cool person. They leveled all the way up to 70 so they could test it to see how broken it was, and as much as they've leveled to 70 themselves, they're somebody that's saying they'd be happy to see it adjusted so it doesn't give the silly 140 attributes. Let's see, so symbiotic spikes, that is our signature. To we are everywhere. Okay, that makes you invisible. That was something a lot of the Venom fans were asking for, if I remember right. That one's defensive, so that's your brawler one. And then what one's this? Spawns a symbiote. Spawn, I like the sounds of this. Let's double check. Let's read this once more. So we are Legion. Don't actually have a skill to use. We'll go for this one here. Make us a bit tankier. Yeah, this is a reworked version, Jorsa. He's really not in a great spot at all.
Oh, I've been looking forward to this.
Sorry, when I say 140 attributes, like 70 of each it gives you. Because it's +1 to your 2 main attributes per level, and there's 70 levels.
You ready for this?
Well, they've done a good job with Venom anyway. I'm liking him. It really does hit pretty hard. Ack. Got me down to the end there. Oh no, sorry, yeah, I was saying it does give 70. Yeah, it's funny, because Human Torch was their poster boy for the biggest update ever, where they showed off how talents would work with Flame Tornado. and so on, and then he eventually was removed. I think Thing was pretty fun after his rework as well. Invisible Woman, liked the support aspect, but I don't know if she was ever in that great a place after the rework anyway. Let's quickly update our gear. There we go, nice and quick. Yeah, it's just the whole thing Marvel's got going on with Fantastic Four at the moment, where they're trying to remove them from various different media so that their popularity wanes, and then they can potentially buy back the rights. Who knows what's going to happen with it. Well, so it was alright. Johnny Storm was actually awesome. He was really good, really fun. He had a lot of options and it was a whole lot of fun. Mr. Fantastic was strange. Wasn't great, but he did have one particular build where he used a positron emitter, I think it was called, and in the PC version of the Trials you fight Madam Hydra, and I believe the way I had the setup, I essentially one-shotted her. It was insane. I don't think any hero could had that amount of burst damage. Here we go, Mad Report. I'll quickly check my talents again. I'm not sure if I've... No, level 44 to unlock the next tier. Venom pack is $19.99, or it is 2000 Gs. So it gets you the Venom regular costume, which is just the black one, which I should have actually changed to for this level. I need to go all the way back here, I've not spoke to the NPC. And it gets you the anti-venom costume, which you can see right now. I'm playing like I'm drunk here, but it's just because I'm trying to keep an eye on the screen as well on the chat. Yeah, supposedly they cut a lot out the Fantastic Four movie, at least that's what, I think it's Josh Trank, that was the director, at least that's what he says, that he had a good movie, although you would say that, you wouldn't say it was duff. I've not actually seen it, but I've heard from people as well that it does almost feel like two movies. The first half is given a lot of time, and then all of a sudden there's, I think, the potential a time jump, and it just feels really rushed, and then it's over. He looks pretty good, to be honest, Snuggle. Yeah, he's got almost like a brawler tree, which a lot of people wanted, and he also has, you can kind of transform him into the more Marvel v Capcom over the top one, where he's transforming into all these monstrous shapes, and then he's got invisibility as a talent. And what else? And then we've got a ranged build as well you could use on him. Yeah, feel free to add me. Charlie, my PSN is just down the bottom left of the UI, and he's also got this, which is awesome. That's a 30-second steroid that skill, and it lasts for 8 seconds, so... Yeah, I've yet to have a kind of proper look, so I'm just trying to get them leveled quickly, but initial impressions are good. I think they really had to be given. They spent so long, I think it was back in May, they were talking about doing a big rework on them, using feedback from the fans. And again, if once we have a look at them, he does appear to be good, then they need to take that on board, that they need to be taking feedback more often. Here we go, in our treasure room here. 2000 Gs it should work out at, Holy One. Yeah, looks like he's got potential. And this move here, look at that. That's awesome. Look at that, that's fantastic. Yeah, it's with G's or cash you can buy the pack. I'll switch back to regular Venom once we're finished this area. Hey, not bad, Glenn. How you doing yourself? Having a good bit of fun with Venom here. I think Lindy was saying earlier on it's the 27th he's available till. And then he'll be away for a few months, then he'll be coming back again. Then at some point he should be available for Splinters as well, as long as that doesn't change. There we go, it's his signature. Okay, good to see it. Nice one. You're in for fun, he does feel pretty good. It's a steroid that I love, it's fantastic. Yeah, he's very different in PC. He's not great at all, and that's the reason he's had this big rework. Better to buy Electra. Electra's very good. She's a ton of fun, and her ability to take out leaks is incredible. She does struggle a little bit, not massively, but she's not the fastest on regular trashing bosses. Still good, but it's tough to say. Both good. Venom, I really need to see how I got on with the trial and what build I come up with before I could say what one of the two is better. So there's 3 or so treasure rooms round about here that I'm looking out for, and I always clear. No worries, you're very welcome, Glenn. Yep, he's only available till the 27th, Shadow. He'll be back at a later date. It's not that this is the only time you can get him. No worries, thank you. I'm going to actually go into infinity here and pull out some points. I need to put some points into his resource because it's running down otherwise. We'll try 50 points and see if that helps out. Yeah, Electra's synergy is pretty awesome. You've got someone with fighting, you've now got War Machine and Electra, which is really great. better way to get a Mega Essence? No, unfortunately not. As far as I'm aware, it's just like Splinters in that it just drops on a timer, a slower timer than Splinters. Yep, that's funny, Josh. I was thinking the exact same thing. They need an option to just assign all the points you've got and max out a particular node. Hey Drizzy, I'm doing good. Hope you're doing good yourself. Use the signature there, shouldn't have done that. Main attributes are strength and durability, so you've got the symbiote infestation artifact, so that's essentially made for him, and it's got strength and durability on it as well. Still running out of biomass. Let me quickly reset this for a final time. Let's put all my points into it. What legendary? Top of my head, looking at his tags, the fact I'm having an issue with resource, I'm thinking Mcran or Mcran. Yeah, Squirrel Girl will be soon. I've only got Squirrel Girl and let's see who else it is. Nightcrawler to do, and of course Venom now. Yeah, visually it looks pretty nice, wasn't it? With the Nightcrawler guide, I've said it already if you're here, so apologies for hearing it again, but I had the Nightcrawler guide finished, done it yesterday, went to upload it and it turns out I didn't have my mic plugged in. So that was a bit of a bummer. Hey Xavier, good to see you. I think I'll do a quick stream, seeing as we're leveling Venom, to show him off. Hey Orlando. Yeah, it feels good, Trizzy, as you can possibly see as well. Switching to Twitch, I might in time, to be honest, because a lot of the videos I've wanted to do I've done, so potentially I'll move to Twitch. It's just really out of possible laziness that I just stream on YouTube because it's all set up here and it's nice and easy, and I'm not familiar with Twitch at all. We'll see how we got on with the biomass now that I've put, what is it, 140 infinity points into it. Cool, so we take out Gorgon. That sounds good. I'll maybe have a look at Twitch then. I've got a bit more time on my hands these days, because I've done most of the guides and what have you. I don't think I'll be starting another 41 hero series, it'll be 42 hero series anytime soon. It's a bit of a big undertaking to do that. Yeah, a DC version would be pretty awesome. Although, I was going to say it's DC Universe, it's very different because it's third person, but it's the closest thing. Hey, that good? Yeah, seems pretty good. Congrats on winning the giveaway as well. Hope you're enjoying Spidey actually. Right, 1 second guys. Head back in here a second. Okay, that's me back. Apologies for that. Yeah, he's 20 bucks or 2,000 G's bats. Essentially the same price then, I think. It's good to have the option. Should always be the case that you can buy the hero with G's. That should never be on any kind of lock. Do you mean available for free, Rain Man? If so, when he comes out again at some point, then no doubt you'll be able to buy him with splinters. No worries, bats. Ah, is that? He came out 100 G's extra. That's nice. I suppose because you get 2,100 G's, don't you, for $20? You can buy a boost or something as well. So we have 2 treasure rooms here. Let's see, first one's roughly in the middle of the map, and then the other one up to the left. In a moment, I normally port back once we get to the little kind of secret base. When I do that, I'll remind me to change over to the classic Venom to show them off. No, he feels very different to Spider-Man. Doesn't feel like Spidey at all, apart from the fact he's swinging about, but that's about it. Feels a lot kind of bulkier when he's hitting. Spider-Man's all about hitting fast and moving, and Venom feels about hitting hard. Less often, but hitting for more. See, to be honest, talking, no offence, but if it doesn't look fun, then I wouldn't watch it. No worries, Carter. Level 51, not be long, it'll be 60 and we can see what this ultimate's like. Right, okay. No idea. Maybe it's recommending me rather than the game. It's actually good fun as well, saying that. A couple of issues that you deal with at the moment, but a whole lot of fun, hence why I've played it for as long as I have. It's like, think of Diablo 2. It's essentially what it is. Action RPG, so it's like Diablo, Path of Exile, Torchlight, so on. Yeah, or Diablo 3 even. Yeah, in fact, no, it is a lot more like Diablo 3, especially with a lot of the changes they made. Yeah, I've got the boost running, definitely. Just it's a bit more fun for you guys to see me going through the levels quicker as well.
So, this is one of those shield hideouts we have heard so much about.
Quickly, back to headquarters. Equip some gear, sell my old gear, and before you know it we'll be level 60. Yeah, I can't see why it's recommended that if you normally play Rocket League. Couldn't be more different. It was a bit strange. This sort of raid should be good fun once it comes out.
Your paperwork is in order.
Interesting to see what kind of format they do it, if it's still going to be 5 players maximum, because the whole thing with it is you had to split into teams of 2, so it's not an even split. I was always curious if they would increase the party size maybe to 6 for it. Don't think they would go as high as 10, but potentially 6. Let's see, so I need to jump back here. I'll potentially, if I hit 60, try the Cosmic trial, but if I do that then you guys will need to bear with me while I look through the skills. It's the only thing. Ah, costume change, sorry guys, right, 1 second. I can actually change it in here I think, because this is classed as a hub. Let's see, roster. I've got the full roster done anyway. You probably know one, you can see.
You're not a bot, are you? I hate bots.
There we go, all at 60.
You're not a bot, are you? I hate bots.
Yeah, I tried to change costume when I was playing. I don't know if it's maybe because I was in combat gaming and it wouldn't allow me. There we go. Yeah, good point. Talents.
We are true agents of chaos, not you.
Let's see. Vicious Rush. So that's your dash applies stealth. That's very interesting. Oh, I like the sounds of this one. Yeah, Deadpool really doesn't like bots, does he? Somebody was spamming the emote there. Yeah, it did cost a fair bit, Glenn, to be honest. Bit too much, but... Let's see, we'll go for this one here. And then... this sounds quite nice. These always deliver a critical hit. I like the sounds of that. And this is the one that's transferring into the kind of monstrous Venom. So let's quickly jump back to skills. So we have, let's see, I want to use the crit hits. I need to get rid of my crash down or steroid or vulnerability. I'll leave that as it is just now. That's 2 more guaranteed crit hits I've got, that's pretty useful. I think we'll see if we can do the trial after this as well, but like I say, you'll need to bear with me if I'm going to open some shield supply boxes that I've got, get a little bit of gear. As always, I'll just put on purples, I won't go any higher than that. There we go, treasure room along here. that's good to have 13 unlocked. That's a good amount, and to be honest, a huge part of the fun in the game comes from the whole Pokemon collect them all vibe, and once you fill out the roster, you feel a little bit kind of empty almost, like that's it done. Thank you, Hockey, I'm glad you can understand me. Some people can't, unfortunately. $80-90, nice. That's the thing with free-to-play games, they always end up costing you more, don't they? Although saying that, other games nowadays, as well, with all their DLC packs and even microtransactions as well, which Destiny has, but don't hold it against it. Great game, spent £90 buying the big main pack, but very happy with it. How much crit hit and brutal strike? You want to aim for about 3,500 if you can. Yeah, Scottish Josser. Scottish bats. Similar though, both Celtic I suppose. Yeah, this is a rework, Brennan. Yeah, actually it looks pretty awesome. Yeah, well, it depends on most characters, Glenn. Not on... You get some characters that maybe have an awful lot of guaranteed brutes or guaranteed crits, and that changes things a little bit. No, I think Americans can have pretty awesome accents. Most of the YouTubers I watch, hey Alan, have an awesome YouTube voice. I just don't have that at all. I've just got my voice, unfortunately. But some people, they just sound so smooth, the way they talk and do videos, and it sounds like a YouTube voice. No worries, see you later. Diamond Dice, don't work too hard, mate. Go on, we'll fight Hydra. She can actually be quite tough, so I could get down to you. Another loot box after prestige leveling? No.
Death to the enemies of Hydra.
I don't know if they turn me on. I just think they sound more professional, possibly, as opposed to a depressed sounding guy from Glasgow. There we go, got an infinity point as well. Need to take out these guys in order to get the chest. Like, so are you down south, Glen, or are you more up north, or...? There we go, that was a bit sloppy there. Managed to get it done, and the chest doesn't spawn after all that. Done your London and Essex boy.
You found me? Let's talk.
Another treasure room here, but way past it, so I'll just ignore it. I'm making good progress anyway. Still has to be an Essex boy. Actually, I'll definitely do the super heroic trial. Not sure about the Cosmic, we'll see how we get on. Oh, a lot of guys there. Need to take them out. Look at that signature, that's awesome. Actually looks really good, the classic costume with the steroid and the huge size. Signature should be back up just in time.
Your fate is sealed.
This can be quite tough actually sometimes. It's actually pretty awesome if you're in... Oh, I think it's happening. If you're in this mode you had tendrils coming out, say that. And I think there was tendrils coming out there. Ah, she moved just as I slammed down. Okay, I lost sight of chat for a second and then I just see everybody poops. Interesting. Watch that back later, see what I missed. It's true though.
I hear you.
The longer the stream, the weirder the chat. Yeah, I think you are right. I think it was one of the, like Talent Line 4, wasn't it? Possibly. It was mentioning that.
Ultimate power!
Maybe this is why it was recommended, Talkie. You wind up having fun. You never know. Still not got a blue one of these. It's a bit strange. It's not doing much, but I'll fire it on anyway. I know, I'm pretty sure we'll get a Mega Gear. We're really disappointed if after a year of waiting we didn't get it. And I think we will get a Mega Trials as well. Makes sense, to be honest. It'd be a bit silly that you need to pass a trial to get into Cosmic, but you don't need to pass one to get into a Mega. I'll keep that Electro medallion, that can come in useful for the trials. Yeah, the drop rates are completely messed up. I think it's treasure rooms that drop a ton of slot frees, and then it's other drop the other slots. There's definitely not an equal distribution. Got a message from somebody telling me to go play Destiny and leave Venom to him. Yeah, there's definitely something strange happening with the way the slots drop in different areas. I think the horsewomen are going to be the next Mega Prestige characters. It's a good point. Although I think the next batch is due before the end of the month, and I don't know if Apocalypse will be out by then.
Make sure they're scared of monsters, Eddie.
Yeah, Destiny's awesome. It's really good. I didn't play the first one myself, but it's by Bungie. The guys know how to make a first-person shooter game, like Halo with RPG elements. The whole team up aspect, social aspect of it's pretty fantastic. You can just play about in different planets, do your own thing, team up when you want. By and large, you can play how you want. You need to do the odd thing to get specific gear, but by and large, yeah, you can just do your thing. I have no idea who Jake Paul is. Eats for your biomass pretty quickly, actually, that move. Here we go, 58 will be 60 before you get to, I always aim to get 60 before we get to that silly Magia Cafe where there's absolutely loads of them. Got my head up here, I think there's a treasure room. Yep, the treasure room down there, but I'm going to do this event first. What's Jake Paul from? It's not one of these silly reality programs at the moment, is it? Yeah, without a doubt, Jorson, this is the way to go. Oh, this is really annoying that I've lost my skills. Should be back by the next time I port. Oh yeah, YouTuber. I don't actually know many famous YouTubers. I know PewDiePie, but other than that, don't really know them. I think it's genuinely the kind of smaller channels I watch. You don't know, yeah. This guy I was watching the other day, Rossitron, he kind of talks about films and analyses them, and really awesome. He doesn't have a lot of subscribers, but he was analysing the club fight scene from Terminator 1, just to how the shots are done, and fantastic stuff. Really interesting. I know who Michael Jordan is, yeah. He was in Space Jam. Let's see if you know that. I bet you don't. Entire city banning him, nice. We should hit 60. In fact, we'll probably hit 60 halfway through this area here. I really wish they reduced the amount of barrels you needed here. Destroy the barrels and when we get to the tombstone. That should be enough to hit 60. We'll quickly open some shield supply boxes I've earned and then we'll go do the super heroic trial. Depending how I get on, we might try the Cosmic at some point, but I would need a few minutes to come up with a build. Yeah, it's murder. This bit, it's just not fun. Should be removed. Like doing this in Wolverine, that would not be fun. You can use your dash, but of course your dash having charges. You can't actually afford to miss too many of the boxes either. Or barrels even rather than boxes. There we go, right at the end. Tombstone with his new visual update and funny looking haircut. There we go, once we take down Tombstone we'll be 60. Oh, anything destructible that I never knew. Ah, oh well, took me down. Nice, take him down at the same time, and we should be 60 once we leave this area here. Gives us some XP. Ah, spoke too soon. It hasn't given us anything. There is a treasure room up here though, I believe. Well, seeing that, I think I'm actually 60. Hey Caplo. Yeah, there we go. Right, we'll fire off, but we'll go to the training room. In fact, no, go here and I'll fire off the ultimate, so we can see it. Use this first. Oh hell yeah, that's good. Wow. That's awesome. Thank you. Wilson, I certainly will. I've done a lot of the videos I plan to do for Marvel Heroes though. I'll still be doing videos of course when things like this, new content comes out, but I've worked through a lot of the content I was aiming to do. I've still got to do a personal top 5 which people ask for. Right, so go into the training room, got some shield supply boxes to open. That'll give us some gear, I'll slap on purple gear. I won't go for cosmic gear. Still not got a blue in that slot, that's really strange. Right.
Did you fill out a requisition form?
hold on to that Electra medallion for now. 5 boxes. If it says 1 out of 17, then we've got a boss artifact. I'll do an Iron Man ranged in time. It might be a little bit of time though, because I'm on a semi-break at the moment. There we go, so that would have been 1 costume, because I've already got it. So it's giving me 15 essence instead. That one there's actually quite nice, go for that. And then free strength. I may as well put this on, it gives me 20% base damage on cooldown power, so it's going to be better than what I have at the moment. This is actually useless, so I'll stick this on, and then it means I can move my resource, infinity points, away from resource. Yeah, no health on hit there.
Well, looks like your paperwork is in order.
Ectoplasm, it's kind of weird buffs. 3 different damage tags, but nobody can really make use of them all at the moment. The only person that will really be able to make use of them will be Rogue and Doctor Doom, I imagine, once they come out. If you can make use of all 3, it's pretty awesome. Let's see. We'll put this one on. I'll semi-cheat. I normally don't put a medallion or a catalyst on. No worries, Robert. Right, and let's quickly... In fact, we've maybe still got items here. No, nothing interesting. Right, let's see. I'll probably keep the setup I've got. Let's look at his final talent. Ah, that's pretty awesome. Symbiotic Spike activates We Are Venom. If it's not on cooldown, and the cooldown of the signature comes down by 5 seconds. Yeah, Rogue should be pretty great. She'll need to have a completely new UI built for her, so don't know how long that will take. That's interesting, that mechanic there. That seems a bit like what Carnage has got. But we'll go for, nice and simple though, we'll go for this one here. Right. Let's see how we got on.
Hello. Will you be staying for lunch?
Shouldn't really have used that there because of the last talent I've got. Yeah, Cable's pretty awesome. need to line up this better. I'm wasting the buff because I'm using it after my signature. Potentially even take this off my bar now, to be honest, and put another cooldown skill in its place. I think I've got another skill that's got 100% critical hit chance. I can see there's some chat going on at the moment, but apologies, I'll check it in a moment. It's a little bit hectic here. Spirit on the Ghost Rider build, you're going to need Spirit on your core, without a doubt. Either Medikit or on hit, one of the two. There's none artifacts that really work that good on them. Thinking about the axe maybe on Venom because he's got 3 guaranteed crits. That could be interesting.
Hope your minions saw what a loser you are.
Feeling Red Skull could be quite difficult here. I say Red Skull is lock-on robots. I really do hate them. Got 3 minutes left here, so I'm going to be a bit of a wimp and kite them a little bit. Age of Apocalypse, I'm not actually sure. I know it's soon, but as we know, things can be subject to delays, so... There we go, we're getting there. I need to be careful, Red Skull can hit pretty hard. go. Barring any disaster, should be us. Right, okay, I'll go into the training room. We'll see if I can quickly come up with something, but that was quite tough, so I don't know if I could do the cosmic trial, but I figure it could be fun to do that to finish the stream if we can. Let's see. Stick with these synergies. Infinity points. I'm going to actually, it's a little bit squishy, so I'm going to place them into health. I'll put up to 100, I won't put all of them in. And let's have a quick look at these talents again. I definitely don't want to, in fact there's this restoring health on hit. Let me activate this a moment. Okay, that's interesting, so you're gaining health with hunger and hit, which could be quite useful for the trial. Also a flat 8%, that could be really interesting. Obviously the higher your health pool, the more you will be healing. Still don't think I could do a spender on him, I think I would need to hit and run, so I'll stick with this for now. Oh, let's just double check this. In fact, we'll go for this. So our dash will restore 6% of our missing health. That could be pretty useful. I'm not sure what you mean there, B&M. Getting Cosmic and Rares. It's from the shield supply boxes that I opened. Don't know if you'd come in just before I actually opened them. Okay, so we get health from the hit from the We Are Venom buff. That's pretty useful. Okay, right, so let's see. What we'll do is we'll replace the steroid here because we get it on activation of our signature anyway. So that leaves us with, we've got quite a few cooldown skills. We've got our vulnerability. Follow up with 8 second here. Then we've got our smash, this one here. And then finally we've got this one here which we can throw. So we've got, I won't be using a main spender I don't think. I don't know, should I try it? See if there's any other cooldown skills I could put in its place. Potentially that skill there. Okay, 50% damage absorption. I think I'll be going for that. Even replace my spender with it. Oh, this is quite nice as well. That's a weaken. Decisions. So we've got our 4 cooldowns, we've got our signature. double check synergies. Let's see. Did I have Hulk? Yeah, I've got Hulk on. Let's see, hard to decide here. I'm going to move things around a little bit.
We'll find a more active host.
Let's try this. I could feel I might not have enough damage, but I figure it'll be fun to see me go in and give this a shot. Very good chance I'll get beaten. I don't think there's many heroes I've done trial first time on, so but we'll see. I'm going to struggle for area coverage here. Probably should have put on Electra Medallion. I won't be looking at chats now just to let you guys know. Ack. Ack. It's going to be tough. Cosmic Trial is all about moving and not doing silly stuff like that. There we go. You want to be targeting Mandarin because I've got a lot of AoE. Sorry, I got a bit excited there. Let's see, jump in. Ack, that was close. I'm going to struggle damage wise here. Huh. No idea what happened there. My health seemed to be higher. I don't know if I got hit with a bit of lag potentially. I think I am getting lag because when I activated it, it took a minute. It's a bummer. I'll try it again. That wasn't too bad. Don't think there's anything I really would want to change there. This is pretty nice, but I don't want to stand still to use it. Let's try that once more. I won't do it too much. I'll try it. This will be the final attempt because the stream's at the 2-hour mark, so hopefully I can do it finishing it. But a nice way to end the stream, but if not, hopefully it's been fun anyway. Need to be careful about using the dash too much. That was one of the problems I had before. Kind of rotation I should have is completely messed up here. Spam everything as quickly as I can, really. Really am concentrating here, so apologies. I'm not saying too much. I could be heavy breathing as well. We're doing alright damage wise. This 50% mitigation is really helping out a lot. It doesn't have a actual animation on it when you cast it, a bit like Beast's gadget skills. There we go, we can see I just cast it there. I'm going to be cutting this relatively tight, but free 100% critical hits are helping, easier to get a brute on them. Right, okay, this is going to be difficult. Time is low there. It's not a good indicator. Doesn't matter how quickly I take out these guys, it's all about pulling them together and then using the big AoEs on them. I don't think it does have any dots, to be honest. Didn't notice any, but it was a very quick look I had. But you do get some characters that are like that, and rather than having dots, they have lots of 8-second cooldowns that hit really hard. go, we want to get the robots coming for us. Save my signature for the lock-on ones, because they're the guys we need to take down quick. Right, where we go? Where's the other guys? Here we go. It's getting tense now. Don't think I'm going to have the damage. Ah, that was not bad. The thing is, even if I passed it, then I would still have to do it again from the actual Cosmic trial video, so that can be a test run. Don't know if that was tense for you guys, but that was tense for me anyway. There we go. I'll jump in here and I'll show off the costumes just before we finish up. Let's see, so there we go. Do the... oh, wrong button. Do the emote.
Hello. Will you be staying for lunch?
Let's show off the other costume.
Hello. Will you be staying for lunch?
And what I'll do, I'll go in here and I'll fire off his ultimate, and then at that I'll call it a night. There we go. It's actually hitting for quite a lot there. Yeah, Cap's American Star's bugged at the moment, so it won't allow you to craft it. Double checking the gear I had there. Probably need to spend a little bit more time on artifacts in order to pass that. And I didn't have health and hit in the catalyst, that's a big one to miss out on. Right, I think I'll call it a night. So let's see, Cosmic Trial video won't be tonight now, it's probably going to be tomorrow, but I'll work on that then anyway, hopefully get it up tomorrow night for everyone. But hope this was fun watching leveling Venom. He does feel pretty good, which is good, but I'll need to really spend a good bit of time on him, figure out a good build and what have you. Yeah, aye, awesome. Cheers, thanks everyone. As I say, hope it was fun, and I'll hopefully see you all again soon. Take care.